Welcome to Living Mask Free. I'm Michael Brody-Waite, and today we're going to talk about surrendering to win, which I know those two concepts together don't necessarily make sense. But if you're like me and a lot of the other leaders that I talk to, and just people that I talk to, we are overwhelmed with all the different things that are demanding our energy and time and attention. And it can feel kind of defeating. At the same time, we're trying to be successful in work and life. And so I want to tell you how you can take a very simple concept, the concept of surrender, and reclaim a tremendous amount of energy and attention to gain a competitive advantage to be more successful in work and life. And so I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to start with a story. So I have a guy that I love, and his name is Jack, and I help him in a number of different areas, and I coach him in general, and he is running a thriving business. And he and I were talking during one of our sessions, and he was talking about how scared he was of the growth of his company. He had a bunch of big projects, but he didn't have projects for like months and years. He just had a couple right now, and he needed to hire more people, but he was scared that he wouldn't have more projects after that to be able to pay those people and to have the work to support more employees. He'd been growing for years, and I was like, Jack, you continue to grow. Why not just hire more people and trust the process? And he said, because the fear is keeping me up at night. I can't sleep. I'm constantly worried about what will happen if I were to hire more people. I'm worried about where I'm going to find the work. I'm imagining me having to fire people or us having financial trouble, and the fear is just killing me. And I was like, look, man, it's really simple, okay? We have to practice the concept of surrender the outcome. And when we do this, we focus on identifying what we can't control and what we can. So for him, what he couldn't control was that there's no way for him to predict that opportunities were going to continue to come to his company forever. But what he could control was how he managed his time and how he managed his energy to actually impact the variables that contribute to success. So for example, if he's not sleeping at night and he's tired during the day, maybe he's not out there talking to more customers to find more opportunities. And that's how almost what we are scared of becomes our reality, or what we focus on out of faith can become our reality too. And it's about splitting the difference. So what I told him was, man, you have to surrender the outcome that eventually you may not be able to support all these employees, but for now you have every reason to hire them and you need them to be successful. And so you can't control that may be a failure someday, but you can control whether you just focus on finding new business and executing the current business that you have. And if you allocate 100% of your energy there, you're going to be more successful, because it's like a math equation. If we're spending 30% of our energy worrying about things that we can't control, that's 30% of our energy, attention, time, talent, whatever, that we could be using to maximize our probability of success in the things that we can control. So after that, he was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to hire the employees, and I'm going to focus on what I can control, and I'm going to make sure I do everything in my business to be successful. And when I checked in with him last week, he was like, man, you know, I'm a lot less stressed, and we're totally killing it, and things are going well. For you, as you go about your day, you want to be successful in work and life. I want to be successful in work and life. Living mask free means accepting that the outcomes are outside of our control. They tell leaders and CEOs, your job is to control everything. We can't. As you go out in your day, this week, today, whatever, I want you to focus on something that is eating up your time and attention, something that you can't control. And I want you to take a piece of paper, and I want you to put a line down the middle, and under can't, I want you to write the things that you can't control. And under can, I want you to write the things that you can. And then I want you to cross out in a big X the things that you can't control, and I want you to allocate 100% of your energy to the things that you can. 90% of leaders do not do this. If you do this, it's a competitive advantage, and that's what living and leading mask-free is all about. Go out there, and as you do this, I would love to hear how you were able to shift your energy over to the things that you can't control. Please comment on my social pages or send me a direct message. And if you want more resources on how to live and lead mask-free, go to michaelbrodywaite.com.